A recent graduate from London High School is the first person from the Central Ohio area to be accepted into the newly formed branch of the military called Space Force.
This is quite interesting. You may recall Space Force was created by former President Donald Trump to protect the U.S. interest in space. As 10 TV's Kevin Landers explains tonight, for Jim Skaggs, landing this position took a lot of studying and luck.
And I'm like, sign me on. I have a passion for this stuff. I love space.
To say Jim Skaggs is over the moon about joining Space Force is an understatement. The 18-year-old admits it took some convincing from his Air Force recruiter.
It's not Air Force, it's Space Force. And I was like, that's real?
Former President Donald Trump made it real in June of 2018.
I'm hereby directing the Department of Defense and Pentagon to immediately begin the process necessary to establish a Space Force as the 6th branch of the armed forces.
Jim says college was never his plan. He says he was looking for a way to use his love of mechanics when he learned Space Force was looking for people like him.
My passion in space, you're telling me that there's a military branch specifically for space. It just aligned.
But he needed to pass several tests to join the force. He flunked the first time.
The second time I got a 55. And to verify my second test, because I scored so much higher than my first test, I had a 65.
At the time, there were no slots available to join Space Force, but just as Jim received his test scores, a slot opened and the stars aligned. His father, a former Marine, couldn't be prouder.
For him to take the first step into a brand new service is awesome. I mean, you couldn't ask for more.
Soon, James will train to be a radio frequency operator. It's hard to tell who's happier, dad
Like winning the lottery.
or son.
I am so excited because I actually get to go somewhere in life versus, working a dead-end job.
The sky is the limit now. Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Well, check this out. Jim will be sworn in Monday. He is only the second person from Ohio to be accepted into the Space Force program. You can learn more about Space Force over on our website at 10tv.com.